Okay, we should be back. Looks like we're back. Just waiting for my Stream Deck software to reload, because I had to restart that again. Are we back? 0 drop frames, that's always a good sign. Haha!
Ilana said, welcome
There
back.
we go. So, the timeout button on my Stream Deck is currently broken. Oh. Stream Deck is still telling me I'm dropping frames. Okay. Just trying to make sure that everything's all working as it should be.
Master of Splits 180 said, so you're the egg fried cheese?
Hey, Master of Splits, how you doing? Haha! There we go. Okay, timeout is working, but the picture's decided to break, which is awesome. I am the egg fried cheese, Master of Splits. How you doing? So, I'm trying to work out what I want to get started with here today, because do I start with the fruit loaf and get that in the oven, or do I do the dinner first? I think I'm gonna need to do the fruit loaf first, I think. Just so I can get it at least baked. So for those that are interested, !recipes will take you to the recipes page. We're going to need 2. Get out the mixer! We got the mixer again! And I will put this down so people can see. The camera's a little bit blown out, so give me 1 second. Just got to fix the color on the cameras. Give me 1 second. I noticed this in the last stream. For some reason, the cameras themselves are defaulting and changing their settings, turning up their exposure and changing the color. So you're probably noticing a bit of a difference in the color already. That the cameras are not as blown out. Configure video. Should look a little bit more. There we go. Camera's looking better. Studio mode. Continue off. There we go. Okay. So, we're going to make a start today with the fruitcake. So, we're going to need to get a bowl. So what we're going to do, we're going to heat the oven to 160. We need the 2 loaf tins today. So where are the loaf tins? Where did I put them? I put them in this cupboard. No. Where did I put the loaf tins? They're in here somewhere. They're in the cupboard. Where are you? Do, do, do. There you are. You're behind the jug. Why are you behind the jug? I'm sure I didn't put you there. Do, do, do. I need to sort out my cupboards. Like, really need to sort out my cupboards. We're going to need that for later. So I will take that out now. Put that up there. Do, do, do. So what we're going to need: unsalted butter, half of one of these, buzz. Why did I buzz? Ah, fair enough. Okay. Cool. So, 125 grams of butter. We're probably going to need the other half anyway, so that's fine.
Vedana1308 said, hello, how are you?
Hey, Vedana. Yeah, I'm doing okay. Yeah, I'm not the greatest today, if I'm being honest. I was about staying in bed all day, and I thought, nah, I can't do that. I need to get up and do stuff. So that should be 125 grams. 127. That's close enough. So that means
Vedana1308 said, I am happy you pushed yourself.
I'm used to it. I'm still tired. I'm actually exhausted, but you know. But yeah, we have some tools. So one of the things that I'll show you very quickly. So with the laptop set up now, we've got my Stream Deck set up. For Christmas, I got myself a new set of knives. They're all really sharp knives. Got myself a proper wood chopping board, which is quite heavy. I also now have a camera mount up there, which properly holds the camera, which is awesome. And I also bought myself a powered USB hub to take over,
1308 said,
basically take over control of the webcam-y stuff. So hopefully things will be okay. The good thing about this chopping board, which I do like, is inside of it. Need dairy. Is that one? We got little coloured chopping boards. So I don't know if you can kind of see that. Let me shift this over a little bit, so you get a view of the chopping board. But yeah, so basically we've got a little actual chopping boardy bit, which is kind of cool, and they're all kept inside the actual chopping board itself. So I'm using a smaller knife at the moment just because it's easier for me. So we've got to cube up 125 grams of butter. I also got myself a new set of weighing scales. So the last set of weighing scales I had were really cheapy ones, which I can't remember for the life of me where I got them from. But wherever I got them from, they're not very good. So they last around about sort of 15 to 20 seconds before they switch themselves off. Whereas these ones, if the weight on the scales doesn't change, for 3 minutes, or if it's at 0 for 1 minute, it then powers off. So it actually lasts longer, and it allows you to actually measure out stuff properly, which is at least a good thing. So let me put recipe. So you've just got to butter and line the tin. I'm not going to butter and line it. What I'm going to do, so I'm going to use my olive oil, like I do with my bread, and I am going to wipe that in. I'm not necessarily going to line it because I'm hoping the oil in this will at least allow it to come out. It's usually what happens. So I've got to melt the sugar, the butter, and 225 ml of water in a saucepan. So we'll use...
Cetra said, Creamus love people.
Hey Cetra, how you doing? Merry Christmas, dude. Shit. Can't really use that pan. Oh, well, I may have a problem, yeah? Use. Oh, fuck it, we'll just use this pan. And we'll make do. So, 125 grams of butter. So melt the sugar. So 175 grams of light brown sugar, which I have.
Cetra said, I totally forgot you are streaming today. Sad face, it's been a long morning.
Oh, that's all good. Yeah, no, that's awesome. 175 grams of brown sugar. There's a bit much. There we go. I haven't got much brown sugar left, but I've got light
Cetra
brown
said,
soft
I blame
sugar.
Twitch notifications for being yankatty enough to not remind me when you went live pee.
Haha, it's all good. Butter and sugar all together. 225 ml of water. $225 ml of water. So now we're going to melt this together. Then we're going to add the mixed fruit. Where did I put my mixed fruit? So technically, this is dried fruit mix. So I'm going to be using this rather than...
Cetra said, anyway, how it going egg-free one wave?
Yeah, it's going okay. Just still very tired. But I've got to make do, right? So we need 500 grams of currants. I think it's pretty much going to be whatever's in this box, right? It's 520 grams, that's close enough. But yeah, I'm doing as well as I can be right now. So I'm relatively tired right now. So I'm trying to do stuff. I had an invite from a friend to go down to theirs tonight. So he's gone to his brother's. So
Cetra
it's a friend of mine. So I'm meant to be, you know, I was going to be on my own this Christmas. But basically my friends offered me an invite up to his to maybe watch a film, you know, chill out. So he's got his brother. I've unfortunately haven't got anyone this year, because my sister, who's probably not watching, I don't care, ended up contracting COVID and wasn't going to bother telling me. So, yeah, that all happened. And then she sent me a message yesterday going, "Oh, we've all tested negative. Are you coming down for dinner?" Like, I'm immunocompromised? No. I'm not coming anywhere near your house. Whilst people have had COVID there. She's had people there since Friday. Apparently she tested on Friday and tested negative. However, I don't believe a word of it.
Ilana said, "Aw, that sucks, egg free one sad."
So, used to it. This is fine. Why am I buzzing? So also for those that are going to be here today, as I posted out
Ilana said,
in
"I
the...
have COVID as well, ATM, and we're basically isolating this Christmas too."
Yeah, I did see. I saw in War Arms. But yeah, it's more... She turned round and was bad enough to make an excuse saying COVID's not that bad, it's just like a cold. And my response to that was...
just redeemed hydrate for 100 points.
I shall hydrate well. Cheers. Thank you, Will. But yeah, basically her excuse was, "Oh, COVID's not the same as it was 2 years ago. It's just like a cold." Now the problem with that is,
William Hurry 14 said,
I
okay,
one
I'm drinking cider
have
already.
I have Crohn's, so I'm already immunocompromised, right? I am vaccinated with my 5th vaccination, so realistically speaking, it probably won't kill me, but it's still going to make me insanely ill. And I've also still seen people with COVID end up in hospital because of it. So
Cetra said,
I'd rather...
does not goof around with COVID like that.
No.
No matter how severe it is right now.
So she tested positive, I think, Monday or Tuesday, something like that. She then spoke to the doctor. Doctor gave her antibiotics. And apparently the doctor told her, "Oh no, that means that you're going to be on about day 8 of COVID." I didn't believe a word of it. I think she's just making up excuses. Because as of Friday,
Ilana said,
she already had her friends
for
down.
Viral infection.
Yeah, I know, right? Doesn't make sense. This is why I don't believe... This is why I don't believe a word that she's saying, right? Because it's like... You know, oh, antibiotics to help. No, antibiotics for a viral infection does fuck all. All it does is it weakens your immune system to other bacterial infections. Because it's not bacterial. So, I don't fucking know. Right. Gotta bring this to a gentle boil now. So this is already melted. So I'm now going to add the mixed fruit. So this can soak in the sugar mixture. Until this softens. So, yeah, she was like, "Oh, do you want to come over?" But no, she's got 10 people at her house that apparently accepted the risk of COVID because they were still coming down to visit her and the boys. And I'm like, really? You know, it's like I'm being irresponsible and I'm being a dick. Because I've turned round and I've said to her, no, I'm not coming up. I'm not putting myself at any unnecessary risk of getting COVID. Because I don't want COVID. Simple as. Right?
William Hurry 14 said, I'm home alone but have enough to feed 8.
Fucking hell. Well, if you have a little look at what I've got in my fridge, let me go to left cam a sec. So, I'm going to have to try and make stuffing. Oh, actually, I may just not bother making stuffing today. 3 chicken breasts, 6 sausages, and a stuffing ball. So I'm going to get these out of the fridge now anyway, because I'm going to have to cook these in a bit. Ugh. 10 roasties, broccoli, Yorkshire puddings, peas, some onions for the onion gravy, and then to go with the sausages, I have bacon. So we're going to make some pigs in blankets, or try and make some pigs in blankets. And I've got some sliced spring greens, which I'm going to make something of because they need to be used. So, yeah. That's me today. Just doing everything. So, yeah, I've got quite a lot to make a dinner. I haven't got turkey because Christmas Eve, I wanted to go to the supermarket at 11 o'clock, decided that it wasn't probably the best time. So I ended up then not going. I said, right, I'll go on Christmas Eve. And I completely forgot. And by 3:30, I'm like, I am not going to the supermarket at 3:30 because it's going to be absolutely rammed. So I thought, no, screw it, I'm going to make a dinner with what I've got here. So that's where I am right now.
William Hurry 14 said, I have large children, herb roast potatoes, sweet potato carrots and parsnips honey roasted, minted peas, sweet, sprouts.
Did you
in
just
blanket,
say large
stuffing,
children?
red sauce, cranberry sauce, smoked paprika gracie.
Large children.
William Hurry 14 said, chicken.
So I'm going to boil
William Hurry 14 said, stupid phone.
So we'll leave this boil. While we're doing that, we'll get started on the...
Cetra said, me when large children. Cetra said, skull emoji.
Put that there for now.
Kirchest said, everyone knows large children are tastier.
So I need 225 grams of self-raising flour, which is this container. So this is 225 grams. This is 175. Okay, whatever.
Jiggly Kong said, EGGY.
Hey Jiggly, how you doing? I realise I need to switch the cameras over to overhead. There we go. It's a little bit much, but whatever, that'll do. Bicarb
said,
soda.
hi egg.
Hey Flutter!
Jiggly Kong said, I'm doing good. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you too. Could be better. But, you know. I'm used to it by this point, so... Half teaspoon of bicarb. A little bit more won't harm. 1.5 of mixed spice. I like mixed spice, so in actual fact, I'm gonna add a little bit more because mixed spice is Christmassy. There you go. That'll be enough. Pinch of salt. Pinch of salt. A little bit more. There you go. And we got to add the cooled fruit mixture. It's done. So we're making the fruit cake first. So we're currently boiling off some dried fruit in a sugar and butter mixture and water. So we'll leave it to soften. Then we let this cool down to room temperature. Then we add it to this mixture and then we mix it in quite thoroughly. Once it's then been mixed, we then add the 2 beaten eggs. So we'll add those into the jug. And then we bake for around about an hour. So yeah, that's pretty much done.
So I've been making my Christmas pudding for 3 months.
Said, fair.
What? Killing your own.
I know. I always feel bad doing it, but the recipe requires eggs, unfortunately. So yeah, I'm gonna have to. So let me just wipe up quickly, and then we'll make a start. Ooh. Throwing the knife across the kitchen. That was clever. We're gonna do that. But yeah, literally, I've had nothing for Christmas. I've had 2 Christmas cards this year. So yeah, I've had no Christmas presents to open. Basically woke up exhausted, went back to bed.
William Hurry 14 woke said, up, but Christmas Day is the one day I go nuts cooking like my dad did.
And yeah, I'm pretty much on my own, right? So I say I was lucky enough
Flutterbytes
that
said, why no tip?
Why no tip? Huh? It's exclamation mark donate, I think, or donation. Also, the notification may not work if you do that. But you don't have to give me money, Flutter, you know this. Donate, maybe.
William Hurry 14 said, did you see what was stopping my bike starting egg?
Stopping your bike starting? Maybe not. Oh yeah, it's on donate. There you go.
William Hurry 14 said, a darn spider.
Also,
said, you spiders.
Just remember that after an hour, this stream will probably cut out.
Said, got in the starter switch.
So if the stream cuts out, scream at me on Discord, because my phone should tell you notify me. I think streamer mode's good. It might not. But yeah, scream at me on Discord. It goes down because I'll get the notification.
Audio cutting out a bit.
Audio cutting out a bit.
William Hurry 14 said, streams. Jiggly Kong said, what if I lost my voice and can't scream?
That's fine, just message me on Discord. So the banana bread doesn't require any boiling. Just requires mixing and baking, which is good. Yeah, it looks like I am dropping some frames. It's probably because I was doing something on my phone. I say, this stream is just when I'm doing in streams at the moment because of the internet situation. So there's not an awful lot I can do about it other than grinning and bearing it. But hopefully, New Year things will be better. Music out. Because it looks like to me that the music's cutting out. I know the audio cuts when I move and turn away from the thingy, because yeah, I'm overloading my USB right now, and there's not a lot I can do. You do. Stop. Let me quit Discord. Let's see if I can free up some. Let's see if I can free up some resources. Bear with, things are going to be choppy a sec. Don't need Dropbox running. Bear with. Yeah, my audio's cutting out because I'm at 100% CPU right now. Give me a sec. Okay, is the audio cutting out for anyone else still?
William Hurry 14 said, my food looking good. Jiggly Kong said, nope.
Cool. Okay.
William Hurry 14 said, not currently.
Okay, that's fine. It's just cutting out. Awesome. I'm gonna try and come up with a new year with a solution. Don't know what I'm gonna do yet. Right, so that's all done. What we're gonna is 105 grams.
William Hurry 14 said, stuttering again.
Stutter again. That's it. You didn't have to do that. Damn it. What did you? You did 6. Thank you very much for send me. Told you this. Right. It's been boiling long enough.
Flutterbite said, stutter because I think you can drop the fancy background audio.
You want me to turn off the music? Because I don't mind turning off the music.
Flutterbite said, too much CPU usage. Flutterbyte said, yeah, it might help your poor laptop.
Let me turn that off. So the laptop's not really built for streaming. To say preview. So I can't see what's going on.
We're here. Merry Christmas. William Hurry 14 said, maybe drop the zoomed out cam. Flutterbyte said, I know how this feels.
The only problem with that cam I like can right. I'm gonna just enable cams, and what I'll do is turn off the right. Okay. No,
William
right.
14 said, well zoomed out one headphones anyway.
So the reason it goes is like the fuck up. I literally it. So we've only got 2 cams right now. That's the one that's mounted up, which is better. I don't know if that's gonna make any difference. Yeah, I'm still at 30%, so that's fine. Whatever. Right. So what we'll do, we'll leave that cool. Need another.
William Hurry 14 said, a bit better not fixed though.
Yeah. 2 grams of butter. Shit. Else if I don't drop it on the. Throwing butter away. Awesome. Good job, Dan. No.
William Hurry 14 said, also did you see I messaged you saying blurb fixed?
I did, yes. I did see a message. I haven't really been in many people's streams the last couple of days. 50 grams. 56, that's close enough. So this is going to have to be melted. The problem is, the last time that I tried to melt butter, we lost stream.
William Hurry 14 said, well I've not been on as was tired so fixed shit instead.
So, let me... Now, question is, do I risk... No, I can't risk it.
William Hurry 14 said, melt it on hob.
Yeah, but I'd need another saucepan for that, and... I haven't got that many saucepans. I need to get some more saucepans. It needs to be softened anyway. I have an idea. The oven's already 160. Let me pop that in the oven.
William Hurry 14 said, Shelby breath on it lol.
And also Merry Christmas, Nelly and Shelby. Hope you're doing well. Hey, music seems a little bit more stable, but it's still not the best. So we'll be able to butter that anyway because that's using an extra bit of butter. So 140 grams of sugar. There's another caster sugar open.
William Hurry 14 said, well, just veg to cook now I think here.
Almost enough. 135 in that bag. So we just need to top it up just a little. I'll do. Everything covered in sugar. There we go.
William Hurry 14 said,
So.
oh, and cook Christmas pudding as I'm eating Maine.
So. Eggy. So we're going to need 4 eggs today. That's been in the oven long enough. It needs to be softened. Or completely fucking melted. There we go. Softened butter. See? Using my head. That's hot. And we're also buttering this tin with that butter, which is awesome. So I can utilize. Right. 2 eggs. Just going to chuck these back in here. Shit. That almost went on my fingers. These knives are insanely sharp. So that cut through. I cut through the egg like it was butter. It's never. It's fucking scary. And 40 grams of salt.
William Hurry 14 said, murderer.
Murder. I know. $140 grams. Or glitching again for glitching for anyone else. Like it's coming out a lot, out and in, out and in. Let's see if it's happening for anyone else. I will turn it off. Which sucks really, but never mind. Okay. So we've got to cream this until light and fluffy. Cetra's favourite time of the stream. And I now have an emote for that. Come on. You don't need to mute.
Cetra said, everyone spin.
Everyone spin! This isn't creaming very well. That butter is not soft enough in any way, shape or form. It's like a fucking clump. This is not going to work. We'll use the other mixer attachment. That's fine. Where is the other mixer attachment? There it is. Cream that together. Wait for that, we'll get some bananas out.
Everyone spin.
Everyone spin! So this doesn't reach halfway anywhere near the sides of the... Fuck's sake. What's the point in having a stand mixer if it's not mix? Like it's not touching the bottom. It's going to be easier me doing this bloody manually.
They never do.
Literally, it's easier me doing this bloody manually. There we go. Right, let's try one more mix.
William Hurry 14 said, only my K beater touches bottom.
Yeah.
William Hurry 14 said, but that has silicone blades.
Yeah, this one doesn't, unfortunately. And I don't know if I can get any silicone blades for it, is the issue. I have looked online and I don't know if I've got anything that will be compatible with it. So
William Hurry 14 said, the K beater only can whip.
this isn't a Kenwood. It's a tower mixer, just a tower stand mixer. I have looked online, I can't seem to find anything. But that's fine. Something will probably come up at some point. I'm gonna need at least 3.
William Hurry 14 said,
Bananas.
Kenwood Tower you say?
No, it's a Tower branded mixer. So it is a Tower something or other. I don't fucking know.
William Hurry 14 said, okay.
Now I'm wondering if it's a similar, if not the same attachment.
Ilana said, I'd love a proper mixer but I don't have enough room in my kitchen for all my appliances as it is.
Have you seen my kitchen, Alana? Yeah. Neither do I. I want to get myself a sous vide at some point.
Ilana said, sous vide.
A sous vide, yes.
Ilana said, OMG.
I might want to get myself one, maybe in the new year, when they're reduced in price.
Cetra said, oh la la moment.
Don't question my life choices.
Ilana said, I think my pressure cooker is technically capable of sous vide.
Ooh. So
Flutterbite
these...
said, love ya Eggy, sorry it's not much dono.
I told you, you shouldn't have
Cetra
sent
said,
me any money.
nobody was.
It's £2.50. I did.
Cetra said, P. Ilana said, haven't tried it yet though.
I did see the flutter. You didn't have to. Thank you. Greatly, greatly, greatly appreciated. Ugh. Okay, I've got to work out the best way that I'm going to mash these bananas now.
Flutterbite said, also it's midnight, so I'm off to the land of Nod.
No worries, Flutter. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for the donation again. Thank you for the subscription the other day when I streamed. Greatly, greatly appreciated. And I hope you have a very good night's sleep. Why am I vibrating again? Yes, so the link you sent me, Will, that's for a KitchenAid.
Said, sent you link to one says it fits.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. I'll have to look into that then.
Flutterbite said, though random question, does
Yes.
the character build on the Lego build classes add pieces?
No. They don't have a piece number, so no, they do not. Now I'm going to microwave these bananas. As we know, the last time that I did this, the stream died. But it's coming up to the point where the stream will probably need to be restarted anyway. So, I'm going to very quickly turn the stream off, as I've done before. I'm going to microwave these bananas. I'm going to disconnect and reconnect to the hotspot. And then restart the stream. Okay? Stay with me.
Flutterbite said,
I will be back.
Dang, we built a character today.
I will be back. And hopefully be back very soon. See you in a bit. We should be back. Microwave is just finished. Are we back? I think we're back. Looks like we're back.
Ilana said, yep.
Yeah, we're back. So, bananas are slightly warmed, and the reason for that, they seem to they mash easier when they're warmed through. Perfect. But they at least mash. I'm going to have to wash this masher. So, Add the banana to this mixture. I'm hoping that the mobile hotspot doesn't automatically cut out even though I've just done that. But we'll see. Powder.
Ilana said, just looked up my pressure cooker, can confirm it has a sous vide button.
Ooh, nice. Baking powder. What I've got in this bowl right now is the batter for the banana bread. This is literally as simple as it gets. Sugar, butter, mixed until creamed. Add 2 eggs. And fold in the flour. Mash up 2 bananas. Add that with the baking powder. And mix it in. Quite a mixture. But once it bakes pretty well.
Ilana said, it can steam, saute, bake and slow cook too apparently.
Ooh, fancy.
Flutterbite said, I don't know why you microwave the banana.
So the bananas came out of the fridge. So to mash bananas, they've come out of the fridge. They aren't overly ripe. So the reason I put them in the microwave temporarily, just for like a minute, is that actually softens them. So it actually softens the bananas enough so it makes it easy
Flutterbite
to
said,
mash.
don't fridge banana.
I do fridge my bananas. I put all my fruit in the fridge. It lasts in the fridge.
Flutterbite said, stutter again.
Not dropping frames. Frame counter hasn't dropped.
Flutterbite said, banana go off quicker in fridge.
Well, this is the thing, right? I usually eat bananas as they are. I'll typically only use them in recipes, so things like banana bread.
Said, not in some homes.
So for me, because I need the bananas to be riper, I usually put them in the fridge to ripen. So this needs to bake for about 50 minutes. But this bakes at 80, 160. So what I'm
Flutterbite said, 2 banana, 1 cup self-raising flour, 1 egg, 1 cup sugar. Simple banana bread recipe.
Yeah, if you exclamation mark recipes.
William Hurry 14 said, so damn your veg and fruit goes off if left out.
Yeah. If you type exclamation mark recipes, that has all the recipes listed. Inside there, I've got the banana bread recipe, the fruitcake recipe, and I haven't put the dinner up, but that's only because the dinner is a mismatch of literally everything that I have. I need 2 eggs. Put those in there. Because it's pretty much a mismatch of things that I've just got to get.
Flutterbite said, night wonderful egg through.
Anyway, have a good video. Thank you for that donation again. You don't have to. Need this. My mug. I will. But I do extremely appreciate everything you do. I'm being awesome. So I don't need this mixer anymore. Let's give this a quick wipe over. Let's see, overflow. So we'll turn that off. No, oil. Get out of the way. Alright. Leave that drip dry. So, now we're going to do is finish off the... Is that cool? Yeah, it's still hot. That's going to take a while to cool, isn't it? Yeah, that's still going to take a while to cool. So what I'm going to put this, you know, it is cool, but it's not cool. Put in. So we'll let that cool in the fridge just for a little bit. And while we're at it, pastry brush. Brush these tins. So did everybody get what they wanted for Christmas this year? Gifts that you wanted, all that fun stuff. Oh, shit. What a wet mixture. But it'll later once it's baked. Less waste. My banana bread usually turns out okay, so I'm really hoping that I don't destroy this because I do like my banana bread. Now, normally, fucking hell, this water's hot. So normally I would add some dried fruit into the mixture.
Thanks for the raid, Mackie87. And
oh,
welcome
Mackie! Hey, Mackie, how are you doing, my dude?
Mackie87 raid, Mac attack
Mackie
raid.
raid! How you doing, Mackie? Merry Christmas, my dude.
Mackie87 said, Mackie87 raid, Mac attack raid.
Let me see if my Stream Deck will work.
Mackie87 raid, Mac attack
no.
raid.
Stream Deck's deciding to not work.
Carol77 said, Mackie87 raid, Mac attack raid.
I'll see if I can give you a shout out now, Mac.
Thank you for the follow, absent relic.
Mackie.
Mackie87 said, Merry Christmas, egg fried.
Give him Merry Christmas as well. How you doing? It's not bringing you up on my shoutouts list, so I may have to do this.
Thank you for the follow, Carol77.
Oh, thank you for the follow. Yeah, you're not coming up on my stream deck as a member, Mackie, for some reason. Cetra, if you're out there, can you give a shout out to Mackie, please? Because it doesn't look like my thingy's updating.
Mackie87 said, that is very odd. Hesitant face.
Ah, it's fun. Mackie.
Eggbot
There you
underscore
go.
V1 said, shout out to Mackie87. Please go and follow this awesome person at http://www.
Why are you reading out links again? I turned you off. Let me fix. URL filter.
Cetra said,
Strip.
LUL.
Save. There we go.
Mackie87
Stupid
said,
thing.
thank you Mackie87 love.
But how are you doing, Mackie? Hope you're having a very good Christmas. We are currently in the middle of doing some baking, and then we're about to start doing the dinner.
Mackie87 said, ha 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 ha. It wouldn't be a stream without tech issues. LOL.
This whole stream is a tech issue, Mackie. I can tell you that right now. Let me switch over to that cam. So yeah, welcome. I'm Meg Fried Cheese. Everybody knows it's a pain in the ass in the community. Doing some Christmas baking because I'm on my own this year. Yeah, I do a lot of stuff. This is my... Okay, we should be back. For fuck's sake. I fucking... I hate this fucking set. So, I think we're back. Refresh. Go. Okay, we reconnected. I fucking called it. Oh, I hate this fucking setup. So, I'm hoping you guys are all back. TTS should be back live again. Hoping. Can you guys hear me? You can hear me?
Ilana said, yes we can hear you.
You can hear me.
Egg Fried Cheese said, refresh. Ilana said, well I can anyway.
That's all good. Welcome back everyone. So as I was saying, Mackie, the stream is a whole jank stream. Now I'm not going to move it again, just in case. But my mobile phone's over there on the window. My mobile phone is currently using mobile data via a mobile hotspot to allow my laptop to connect to the internet and have a stable enough internet connection to stream from the fucking kitchen. Yeah. It's just like you can't make it up.
Yet, I am going well, thank you. Stream went well overall and had a nice and relaxed Chrissy. Went and had lunch with a mate and then came back home and watched Die Hard. Tongue
Nice.
sticking out.
And if anybody says that Die Hard's not a Christmas movie, they're wrong. Oh hey Jack, how you doing? I'm not using Binks anymore, my dude.
Mackie87 said, LOL, yeah, you really can't make it up. Jeez. LOL.
So yeah, my setup is extremely janky to say the least.
Fox TV said, Merry Christmas Dan.
So Sai, hope you're doing well. Switch back the overhead cam. How you doing, dude? Hope you've had a good day. Oh, okay. I haven't used Binks in such a long time, but I'm apparently being hosted on Binks' homepage. Cool. Thanks, Ema. Thanks, Binks. I haven't used Binks in forever, but apparently I'm now being featured. Traders, hope everyone is doing well. Yeah, that'll do. So I'm going to need this saucepan. So, basically created a molasses, as you can see. Let me you a bit more this side. There we go. So we created like a molasses mixture with some mixed fruit, some dark brown sugar. Should be light brown sugar, realistically. But yeah, I haven't had the pink spot in here for a very long time.
Hello there.
Hey, Chimper1, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Welcome in. This smells very Christmassy. Then add the eggs and then mix to combine. Okay. So we're making, this is our little Christmas fruitcake. It's not got alcohol soaked fruit.
Mackie87 said, sadly I must raid and run.
That's
Need
all
to get some
good,
food
Mackie.
before heading off to bed as it is 1:26 am.
That's
I
all
hope you have
good.
a fantastic stream and take care.
I will
Enjoy
do.
your day.
And thank you
Merry
once again
Christmas,
for the
everyone.
Merry Christmas to
Mackie
you as well,
87
dude.
love.
Lots of love to you as well. And honestly, thank you for trusting your community with me.
Pata Sanchez said, hello.
Hey, Pat Sanchez, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. So yeah, for those that have only just joined in, if you join in on the Binks raid, sorry I haven't got the Binks bot currently loaded. I haven't used Binks for a long time. And I got featured on the homepage of Binks, which is kind of hilariously funny.
Oh shit, there goes the channel. Danip0i164 just raided with 2 odd ones.
Oh, thank you for the raid.
Vaydonna1308 said,
Oh, Danny! Danny boy! You don't have an Australian voice in. How are you doing, Danny? Merry Christmas, dude.
Danip0i164 said, do I not?
No, not on the laptop. You do on the... Oh, you... I don't know if you do now. I know for a fact that you don't have a laptop. Like, nobody's got any fancy stuff. Also, as well, thanks for the raid, Danny. I'll get you a shout out now. Give me a second.
Cetra said, the raid from Down Under Egg Free 1 hype.
Let me see if I can...
Danip0i164 said, boo.
See if I can get the shout out button working. Don't load images.
Danip0i164 said,
Ah, Danny! 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 You're not showing up on my stream deck. Can you shout out Danny boy, please?
Danip0i164 said, I did nothing.
I can see what you did, Danny. Also, welcome in Binks Raiders. I see that I'm being hosted on the homepage. I'll be brutally honest, I haven't used Binks in so long. So, welcome in. I don't have the Binks bot enabled, but if you do Binks Raid, you'll still get your Binks points. But welcome in, everyone. And now my stream deck's decided to crash. Okay, there we go. So this is our Christmas cake mixture. We're going to put both in the oven at 170. So
Danip0i164 said, can I have a hug?
Of course you can, Danny. Come here. Ah! How's that? That was really awkward.
Danip0i164 said, thanks.
Do you want to see something funny, Danny? I think you were in the last stream when I did this, right? Let me go to the overhead cam. That's what you're currently sat on.
Danip0i164 said, sure.
You guys are sat on a giant black cock. See? You're on a giant black cock. Don't ask me why. The Best place to put the camera. I'm probably going to mount a proper camera up there.
Said, don't tell Silly he might get jelly.
Silly's already seen the giant black cock.
Said,
Hey, Binks Raiders, welcome in.
Ilana
I don't
said,
have the Binks spot currently live.
Sticky.
No, it doesn't. But welcome in, Binks Raiders. I'm Egg Fried Cheese. I did get the notification that I'm being featured on the Binks homepage, which is extremely unusual because I haven't used Binks in so long. But welcome in. Hope everyone is doing absolutely wonderfully. I noticed that I currently have 43 viewers according to my stream deck, but my Twitch stats say 10. So I don't know how many people I've got in here, but welcome in. I'm Egg Fried Cheese. I'm a variety streamer, usually. Typically stream VR rhythm games when I get a chance to. I haven't had an opportunity to stream VR stuff lately due to my computer setup being in the complete opposite room. And this stream is a Christmas cooking stream that's extremely janky because we're currently connected via mobile data via a mobile hotspot on a phone that's currently sat on my window. That looks a little bit too full, so that may...
Denib0i164 said, I like junk, I mean junkie.
Let me do this. TTS set nickname DA. There you go. That should at least fix your username in here on the laptop.
Danny Boy said, test 123.
Test 123. I need to... Yeah, there we go. Right.
Danny Boy said, 180.
So, question is, can anybody see exactly how many viewers I've got at the moment? Because my stream deck is currently saying 42. Is it saying 42 on Twitch?
10.
Oh, it is showing 10 on Twitch. Okay, that's fine. So these have got to bake for about 50 minutes. Okay, Google.
Ilana says 8 for me.
Set a 50-minute cake timer.
And that's starting now.
Thank you. Yeah, welcome in, Binks Raiders. Says 8. That's fine, whatever. Right, so we need to do a little bit of cleanup now. And we need to move stuff out of the way because we're now going to start cooking.
Here's what I found on Google for set a 50-minute timer for me.
Yeah, I use I need to set up an Alexa up here. I have got two. One of them's downstairs. Let me switch over to left cam. We'd usually have 3 cameras, but we've been having a few technical issues with running the 3 cameras tonight, and that everything seems to be really laggy. So I've knocked off one of the cameras, hopefully saving a little bit of bandwidth. So it's not as fancy of a stream today, but yeah, whatever. Okay, so we're just doing a little bit of cleanup, and we'll make a start on the dinner. So we're making a sort of like a Sunday roast. It's not quite a Christmas dinner because I don't have turkey. Because I didn't get to go to the supermarket before Christmas. Obviously all the shops closed today, so I had to make do with what I've got. So I managed to pull out some chicken breasts. I've got broccoli, I've got roast potatoes. Realistically I can cook them all in the air fryer.
Danny Boy said,
but I think I'm going to cook them in.
This was a cooking stream, not a cleaning stream. Egg-free one
well,
flow.
I have to clean up because otherwise it's going to be a mess, isn't it? And then I'd have to clean up the kitchen. The fact, and I did that the last couple of days, and it's completely.
Danny Boy said,
completely obliterated.
Winky face.
Yeah, it's completely obliterated me the last couple of days doing all of the cleaning, but I knew it needed to be done if I'm going to be today. Then I needed to clean the kitchen, so I didn't really have much of a choice. Let me put that in the cupboard. Shit. Let me put that in the cupboard. Let me put that in the cupboard. So I haven't used that, so that can go there. I have no nails. So yeah, so we'll get this all very quickly wiped up and cleaned up. And then we'll make a start on the dinner. Which I don't think I'm doing too bad with keeping on top of things. I'm not going to need this. Yeah, so we're going to wipe it down. Put that.
Danny Boy said, can I have some?
There'll be enough dinner, 100%. There'll be plenty of cake. So I was meant to be spending this Christmas on my own. One of my friends has offered me down to his tonight. So he's over his brother's at the moment. So I'm kind of hoping that it won't be too late. But I'll aim to be going over his after I finish stream. So it's now 4 o'clock. Probably go over there about 7ish after I've had some food and all the cakes are baked and all of that stuff. So most of this stuff we're going to be cooking in the oven anyway, but we need to do some preparation on some potatoes. That's the other thing that I will need to get out of the fridge, because I'm going to do some mashed potato. So yeah, so we will use my fancy chopping board. Pull up my fruit and veg chopping board. Look at that. I like this chopping board. See, look, it's got all the things on the inside of it, and it's quite a weighty chopping board as well. Doesn't slip as much on the counter, so. Yeah, it's not a bad little chopping board. So we're gonna just trying to think what's gonna be the best way of doing all this cooking. So I'm gonna put the broccoli and the peas all in the same pan, and we're gonna utilize other tools that we currently have. So this is my rice cooker.
Danny Boy
so I've got my rice
do
cooker
you need
over
a
there.
taste tester?
Yeah, that's fine. So what I'm going to do. So that's onions for onion gravy. We've got some peas, petit pois. That's gone, so I'm not gonna have spring greens, but that's fine. We can make do with what we've got. So spring greens are all gonna have to go out. And we got broccoli. So those are our greens. So you got broccoli and peas. I've only got a stuffing bowl, so I'm gonna have to make do with that. And pretty much everything else needs to be done in the saucepan. So what we're going to do, we'll boil the kettle. We're going to need to boil 2 kettles. So we're going to need one for the potatoes. I'm not doing a massive amount of potatoes. I'm just going to do enough for me, realistically. Container. We can use one of these as rubbish. So I'm not doing anything fancy, but I'm just going to chop these up relatively small. So that they cook quickly.
Hey guys.
Hey Lentic, how you doing? Thank you for the binks, right? I'll be honest, I say for all of the Binks Raiders that have come in, I'm a little bit surprised that I got featured on the Binks homepage because I haven't used Binks in probably well over 3 years. So to be featured on the homepage of Binks is kind of interesting. So welcome in everyone. How are you doing today, Lentic? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a wonderful Christmas. So I'm going to try and cook enough realistically for 2. But one of these portions is going to go into containers. So I am going to take a dinner down to my friends. Yeah, that potato's gone.
Ilana just redeemed hydrate. For 100 points.
I shall hydrate. Cheers. Thank you. Make sure you're all hydrating as well, please. Staying hydrated is always a good idea. We'll do one big potato as long as it's okay on the inside. Maybe enough potato because I've got roasties
William
as well.
14 said, "I'm about to sweating so much as Christmas lunch makes so much heat."
Oh yeah, really, it really does. I am warm, but at least I'll be okay. So that's enough potatoes.
William 14 said, "And tiny flat."
I've got a big house, but the problem is that my house retains heat a lot, so it's very difficult for me.
William 14 said, "But my food is now done."
Oh, nice. So I know we're cooking this early, so I'm going to leave these blanch, and we'll put the potatoes on.
William 14 said, "Solar to go eat."
No worries. Enjoy your foods. I will catch you probably a bit later, if I'm still on. So, gonna put this in there, and we'll leave that for now.
Said, "Putting pic on Discord."
Ah, nice. I'll have a look after. So I'm gonna put that on top. I'm just gonna leave those blanch for the time being. Don't need the onions yet. So, what I'm going to do...
Hey Chef Liam, thanks for hitting that follow button.
Hey, thank you for the follow. Hope you're doing well. Oh, shit. Okay. Crap. The trays I need have been in the fucking oven, so I've got to leave these cool down. So what we're going to do, and thanks for that follow, Carol G77. Is it Carol G? I'm sure I got a follow from someone else, but my activity feed hasn't updated.
Built _over_ bot said, "Eggy."
Bob! How you doing, Bob? That's gonna... Add an underscore.
Built over bot said, Merry Christmas egg.
Merry Christmas to you too as well, Bob. Hope you're having a wonderful one. So, I'm going to try, see if we can make brimps, but problem is the bacon I've got is not the best bacon, alright? So,
Built over bot said, I am home with my dishwasher, so great day.
haha. So I'm going to try and make some brimps, really, which are going to be bacon coated sausages. Could technically do some bacon covered chicken breasts as well, because I've got more than enough bacon to go around. I don't know how well these are going to turn out. I hope you're having a wonderful day, my dudes. And also, oh, John, Chef John, how you doing, John? My activity feed didn't update. So how are you doing, Chef John? I saw your follow. Hope you're having a wonderful Christmas. You celebrate Christmas, that is. If not, happy holidays. I celebrate Christmas, so yeah. Five. So in our family, funnily enough, we always call pigs in blankets brimps. Don't ask me why they were called brimps. But my nan always used to call them brimps when we were growing up, and it stuck. So,
Built
yeah.
over bot said, I think we should change Christmas to separate you from your money day.
Separate me from my money day? What do you mean? I'm going to do some bacon wrapped chicken, I think. What do you mean separate me from my money day?
Built over bot said, Christmas is the most expensive day of the year.
Ah, funny you say that. I've hardly spent anything this year because I've had no one to spend it on. Here's some bacon wrapped chicken, I think. Or at least try and do some bacon wrapped chicken. 3 pieces of bacon, I think. Yeah. This is very chickeny and horrible. I hate handling raw meat. It's one of the few things I really dislike. Is handling raw meat.
Built over bot said, I have lots of nieces and nephews to empty my wallet.
This is the thing, right? I have a nephew. Oh, I have 2 nephews, actually. And I got basically treated like a piece of shit this year. So, yeah. Plus the fact that my sister contracted COVID and wasn't going to bother telling me.
Built over bot said, I am sorry.
So, I haven't had the greatest of days. Because I was meant to be going over hers for a dinner. And now look where I am. I'm currently in my own kitchen, cooking a dinner for myself. Which, you know, at this point, I'm used to. It's frustrating, but what can I do about it? I just gotta grin and bear it, really. You know, it's unfortunate. Being on your own over Christmas really sucks. Really, really sucks. But, like, what can I do, right? I can mope about it. I can not cook myself a dinner. But I decided, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to cook myself a dinner. It's not going to be the best dinner. It's not going to have turkey in it.
Built over bot said, I do not have a good relationship with my brother, so I get it. But do not want to punish the kids for that.
Yeah. The problem is, I've got them Christmas gifts, right? Well, I've got them a Christmas gift between them, which wasn't cheap. I bought them a £60 camera drone, which is a decent little camera drone because that's what they wanted. That's what they asked for. So I ended up getting them the camera drone. And basically, long story short, my sister got COVID last week. And she decided to almost not bother telling me,
Glenn
even though
Thunder
I'm
said,
in compromise.
"What are you making for me?"
So I'm making a start on the dinner now. So I'm going to try and at least try and cook everything. Things are not going to cook at the same time. I'm not very good at doing that. So you have to make do with me and my awful timings, which is fine.
Glenn Thunderer said, "Sounds good, my man."
So I'm hoping these are cool now. Right, so we'll chuck that in there. I'm going to chuck these out because cleaning them is just going to be more effort than it's worth.
Glenn Thunderer said, "Sorry for INT erupting BTW."
Don't have to worry. I was trying to find the best way of doing these chicken breasts and brimps. Because these are all going to take about the same time to cook. Now, the issue I have...
Glenn Thunderer said, "Ooh, protein."
Lots of protein, yes. Now,
Field said, "I plan to make Basque-burned cheesecake / pie for today's family dinner, but ended up not doing so. Will bake that for myself tomorrow or so though."
well, hi Catnip. Merry Christmas.
Build Overbot said, "This year I guess we're lucky in a way with the print farm. We designed each kid a dragon just for them and made that saved a bit of money."
Oh, nice.
Catnip Field said, "Merry Christmas."
Hope you're having a wonderful day. I know I am. So, the issue I have now... How long's left on this baking? About 30 minutes. So, the problem that I have... I'm going to chuck this bacon out. Because it's been in the fridge for a couple of days.
Build Overbot said,
Don't need
"That
it.
and each one got a chicken like we made for Jimmy, lol."
Yeah. Nice. I'm trying to work out what the best thing to do here is. Because I can technically put the chicken in the oven.
Yeah, family dinner was fun. Got
But-
cool presents. Now just slightly physically tired, but I can just potato in bed. So it's a good state.
That's always good. I was ultimately going to be spending the day on my own. However, my friends offered me up to theirs tonight. Maybe to stay, I don't know. I'll have to wait and see. But it's more just to get out of the house and have company over Christmas. Because as it stands at the moment, I'm on my own. I've literally had nothing to open for Christmas. All of that stuff. So I'm like, well, what's the point? Why should I bother trying to make people happy if I can't get that myself? You know? But it is difficult, I'm not going to lie. Not having the company over Christmas
Glenn Thunderer said,
sucks.
"Currently taking a bubble bath at my parents'. Contracted COVID last week and I'll be going to Finland in 5 days, so hopefully raising my body temp will help to get the remaining viruses out of my body."
You're likely going to have it for about 10 days. Merry Christmas, Glenn.
Glenn Thunderer said, "Merry Christmas everybody." Ilana said, "I'm still in my pajamas and some fluffy socks, lol."
I wish I could be in my pajamas and
Ilana
fluffy
said,
socks.
"Merry Christmas."
Me and my soul stuffing bowl.
Catnip Field said, "Fluffy socks are great."
So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab this saucepan. I'm going to grab some Bisto.
Ilana said, poor lonely stuffing ball.
I know, I
Thunderer
haven't got any
"Yeah, had
others.
it since last Monday.
Yeah, I haven't got any other stuffing balls, unfortunately, so I have to make do with what I currently have. This is what I'm saying, is if I was able to go out shopping, I would have picked myself up some stuffing mix or some more frozen stuffing balls, but I didn't get to go to the supermarket. So in doing so, I'm like, well, okay, I'll make a dinner with the stuff that I've got. And that means, yeah, unfortunately, I have a single stuffing ball, but I do have Yorkshire puddings. So that's at least a good thing. So hopefully the dinner will be done within half an hour. Just for those that are here, I'm going to run one of these. Start giveaway. There you go. So there is currently a giveaway running for a random Steam game key. There are over 160 game keys.
Another member of the Christmas Covered Club.
There's 160 game keys. There is also one code in there for a $25 Steam gift voucher. You may be lucky enough to get that.
Glenn Thunderer said,
all goes well.
if I was near I would visit you, man. Nobody deserves to be alone with Christmas Bible thumb.
I'm used to it. I was alone last year, you know. I was working last year. Was I working last year? Maybe the year before. But I ended up delaying going to my sister's last year. Because I think either I was unwell or she was unwell or the boys were unwell or something like that. Something basically happened which was like, well, I can't come over because it's too risky. So yeah, make sure everyone type !join giveaway. That'll get you into the giveaway. You guys have 5 minutes. You'll be whispered a key from eggbot_v1. So if you want to make sure, if you go into your privacy settings on Twitch, make sure you have block whispers from strangers unticked. Because if you have whispers blocked, then you will not receive your game key.
Cetra said,
I can't fix it. I can't fix it while I am currently upstairs. So if you do win and your whispers are blocked, you're going to have to wait until I go back downstairs to fix it. Lots of containers. And yes, I'm probably one of the world's worst for throwing away containers, but I don't care. I buy them in bulk, so they don't really go to waste. They cost me like less than 10 pence a container. So yeah, I should have run another one of these game giveaways earlier. We will probably run a second one after this finishes. All I'm doing at the moment is I'm basically waiting for the bake to finish, which will be done in about 20-25 minutes.
Glenn Thunderer said,
ish.
will Eggbot send the key?
Yes, Eggbot will send the key. So if you've already, little recommendation is if you haven't done so and you do have whispers blocked, if you send Eggbot a whisper yourself, that will allow Eggbot to whisper you back. Literally, my bot does all of this stuff automatically.
I already have DMs with Eggbot, so I'll be fine.
Yeah, that's all good. Yeah, nothing's changed. I say it'll automatically whisper you the keys. So yeah. Right, so I need to work out what I want to do here now. Because there's not a lot I can do until the baking's done. So everything's ready to go, pretty much. Other than basically boiling potatoes. The chicken, because it's completely defrosted, I expect is going to take probably about 25 minutes in the oven at 200. Maybe 180. The stuffing ball and the Yorkshire, the roasties take 25 minutes. The Yorkshires only take like about 5. So realistically, when the baking's out of the oven, let me switch over to. Actually, I'll just do this. I was going to sit on the counter because, yeah, it's just a waiting game now. Unfortunately, waiting for stuff to cook. So I'm just going to sit down, try and take the weight off my legs. I need to get myself
you know where to find me if you need help eating that all kappa.
Well, this is the thing. It's going to be more than 2 meals, right? I'm going to do 1 chicken breast, 3 brimps, probably 4 roast potatoes, 3 Yorkshire puddings, a spoonful of broccoli and peas, a spoonful of mashed potato, and then gravy. It's going to be enough for a dinner, and I'll probably eat my dinner first, and then I'll put stuff into containers and then take them over to my friends tonight for it. So there's 15 seconds remaining on the giveaway. For anyone that's still here, !join giveaway will enter you into the giveaway. Got about 5 seconds left. 4 entrants. Good luck, everyone. Eggbot is spinning the tombola. There we go. Who's going to win it? Cetra! Congratulations, Cetra, on your game key.
Eggbot V1 said, game key successfully sent.
Glenn
Thunderer said,
you get to see.
I lost.
Yeah, you get to see the workings. So yeah,
said,
because the bot doesn't automatically send the key, because of the way that the bot now works with whispers, I have to, and this is why I was saying about StreamerBot. So for those that are interested in the way that the giveaway system works, is Eggbot runs off a program called MIRC. So M Internet Relay Chat. I've coded the whole giveaway stuff in Eggbot in there. But because of the way that whisper scopes now work, yeah, it needs to be recoded in Python, which I'm probably going to do at some point next year. It's going to take me a while, but basically I'm going to be recoding the whole bot. But because I can't whisper through Eggbot through MIRC, because it now requires scopes, StreamerBot controls the whisper side of things. And because I can't directly whisper through Eggbot, what I have to do is I've got to set up a command in StreamerBot to type the command, and that then types game key 1 space and then the name of the person, right? Now that particular code then sends a ping back to MIRC to activate the command in StreamerBot, which then sends the whisper to the person. It's so arse backwards. It's unreal the amount of work that has to go into whispering those keys. But it also logs everything in full. So the way that the bot does it is I don't know what game you're going to get before the game is drawn. So the game key gets drawn at the time that it's sent. And what it then does is it automatically pulls it out of that file, adds it to another document which has got your name, the date and time, the name of the game and the key. And then obviously saves that and then tells you when the game key's been sent. So it's complicated, but it works, which is fine. It's not the best. When I eventually code Eggbot in Python or Java, whatever the hell I'm going to code it in, the bot will do everything anyway, because it will have all of its automatic scopes to be able to whisper. Because I can then link it to my chat to be able to do the whispers through my chat. But yeah, it's just... It's a faff, but it works. But yeah, it's... I like the way that the bot is all set up. It's great. It works well. But it's just... Yeah. it's a bit of a hassle, to say the least. So, for reference for everyone, when we tilt this down, so in this saucepan we've got some onions, some bisto, and some oxo cubes. So that's to do that. Potatoes are going to take about 25 minutes to boil. We've got potatoes over here. Yeah. We've got our broccoli and peas in the rice cooker. When the bacon comes out, I'll be turning this on. Thank you. I'll be turning that on. Once the bacon comes out of the oven, I'll be checking it, making sure it's cooked. If it's all cooked and we're all good, I'll then chuck the chicken, the roasties, the stuff into the oven. We'll then put the potatoes on to boil. We put this on to boil. We'll leave them boil for about 20-25 minutes, keeping an eye on everything. And then within the last like 10 minutes, then we'll make the gravy. So we'll put the gravy on the pan. Then we'll chuck the Yorkshire puddings in, so the Yorkshire puddings will be done, and then hopefully we'll be ready to go. I'm not going to be cutting and eating the Christmas cakes and things, because what I'm going to do is actually, yeah, do you know what? I will probably cut a slice for myself so I can have a slice, but I will also be taking it down to my friend. So that's the plan for today. Was, you know, we arranged yesterday somewhat that I was going to go down to his, and I was umming about it. I said I'll have to see how I feel, but yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to ping him a quick message. Let's see if he's. And I wonder if my mate will pop in. He doesn't have an account for Twitch, so he's not going to be able to chat with us. So I'm hoping he maybe sees the message, and if he does see the message and pops in, I'll be able to.
Zephyria0 said, "Hello."
Zephy! Zeph, I thought you messaged in my chat the last time you were here. Am I right? Unless Glenn messaged for you, I can't remember.
Glenn Thunderer said, at Zephyria0, "Hey gorgeous." Zephyria0 said, "Id."
That's all good. Welcome into
said,
the stream.
"Hey, what I miss?"
Hey,
Zephyria0
Kikiaki.
said, "Glenn probably did." Chef Yun Liang said, "Happy Crimbo and Merry Grinchmas."
Hey, Chef John.
Love.
I did see your follow earlier
Glenn
on.
Thunderer said, "I have no access to her Twitch."
Merry Christmas to you as well, John. Well, thank you for the follow. Yeah. But yeah, what you've missed, Key, is at the moment we've got fruitcake and we've got a
Merry Christmas egg.
Banana bread in the oven right now. So we're waiting for that to finish. That currently has a 4 minutes left.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
So the problem that I have is I can't. Well, realistically I can, but I'm not going to be putting the chicken in the oven.
Zephyria0 said,
or raw chicken in the oven with baked goods. I don't think that's the wisest of ideas. So I'm kind of holding off on that.
Thunderer said, "Merry Christmas."
But also as well,
we would
normally have a third camera, which is currently up on the there. You probably can't see it in the left-hand camera, but I've been having issues with the audio cutting out. So what I'm going to do very quickly, let me see if I can plug you back in. Let me turn that back on. So I'm just going to disable and re-able all the cameras. Give me 1 sec. Hey! You now have 3 cameras again. So we'll see whether or not the stream lasts, again with the third camera replug back in. Audio may glitch. If it does, let me know, and I'll turn off the right camera again. But we have 3 cameras, with a good overview of the kitchen. So we've got our right cam, which for some reason hasn't enabled both of those. So I don't know why. I'll have to fix that again. We've got an overview of the kitchen from this side. We've got an overview of the kitchen from the left. And then we've got our overhead, which is normally our point down. Welcome back, Danny. But also, for those that are new to the stream, that left camera is on a giant black cock. So, you guys are currently, technically, sat on a giant black cock. Because you can't see that in the right camera, which is kind of... So yeah, it doesn't look like my mate's got back home. I know. I would put it higher on the black cock, but it doesn't hold the camera as steady. So yeah, it's basically, it's an old kitchen towel holder, but my kitchen towel doesn't fit. So I don't like using it. So it's a decoration that's on the wall. And the camera slots perfectly behind it and gives quite a good overview with the fisheye lens of everything else. But yeah, once again, thank you all for spending time with me today. You guys are absolutely amazing. All I can
Eva Matavere said, egg. Hype warm.
Eve! How you doing, Eve? Merry Christmas. Hope you're doing well. We're just waiting for my baking to finish before I put the chicken and the dinner stuff in the oven. Because I'm not going to put raw chicken in the oven.
Gone a bit shoddy.
I thought it might do, so I'm gonna disable.
Glenn Thunderer said, audio is a bit fucking
yeah. It's glitching. Let me
Eva
disable
Matavere
and re-enable the cams.
Merry Christmas. Doing fine, love.
There we go. It's just easy me disabling and re-enabling the cameras because
Glenn Thunderer said,
it's just a
where
hassle.
did he go?
I'm back.
Glenn Thunderer said, there he is.
So the audio may still be a little bit glitchy while it's picking up the cameras and it's resettling down again. But yeah, these things happen, you know. But that's fine. So for reference, we've got
Elana said, peekaboo haha.
So we've got a Christmas fruit loaf, and we've got a banana bread in the oven right now. It's got about 10 minutes left to go. Once that's finished cooking, we'll take that out of the oven, we'll check them, make sure that everything's coming out clean. If the knife comes out clean, then we'll put the chicken, the roasties and the stuffing in. That'll take about 25 minutes. We'll then put the greens on, so we'll get them boiling. We'll put the potatoes on, get them boiling. And then once they've all boiled, then we'll add milk, butter, mash up the potatoes, and then we'll make up a plate of dinner, which I will eat before I go down to my friends this evening. So yeah, it's all good fun, but yeah, we've had a bit of an interesting week, to say the least. But I'm still here. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little depressed after all of the shit that went on with my sister. But what can I do? You know, either I risk myself and go over to a potential COVID positive environment with 10 different people, and I'm immunocompromised. So there's one thing that a few of you don't know, and I will happily show you. I'm going to get my belly out now. Sort of. If I can. Underneath this. Can I? No, I can't.
Said,
but
you can always DM
but
me on
here on my
Discord,
tummy, I've got a bag attached to my stomach because of Crohn's disease. It's permanent. It's never going to be reversed. Due to obviously health reasons, and obviously my immune system is shot to shit because of the Crohn's. Now I've been jabbed 5 times for COVID, so realistically speaking, I probably wouldn't die from it, but I'd likely be extremely unwell. So I'd be very unwell, probably hospitalized for it. But my sister's response was, COVID's not the same as it was 2 years ago. It's just like a cold. And she supposedly told her friends that she's got COVID. I don't believe that she did. To a point where I was questioning about going over because of that. She then said that she'd spoken to the doctor and the doctor had given her antibiotics for a viral infection.
Thunder said, but it's not worth dying for, man.
No, exactly. So she had antibiotics for a viral infection, which doesn't make sense. And then yesterday, Friday? No, yesterday, she messaged me telling me that she's tested negative on Friday. They're a negative household. Am I coming down for dinner? My response to her was basically, no, you're in a COVID positive household. That after you've tested negative, I'm not meant to be attending or coming anywhere near you for at least 10 days. And I'm not putting myself at any unnecessary risk just so I can have a Christmas dinner and see my nephews. It's not worth it. Sorry. It's just not worth it at all. So they've got about 6 minutes left. So hopefully that won't be too much longer that we're waiting for the baking to finish. This is the problem with what I'm cooking today.
We can't lose you to China fever eggy.
Yeah, I agree.
Said, rough but health is important.
Oh shit. Yeah, I agree. And you know, it would be nice to see my nephews. They haven't got an awful lot this Christmas because I haven't been able to go to the supermarket to pick up
said,
the little bits and bobs. So what I usually do, I'm sort of the crazy uncle. So I will look around the house for some random things and I will wrap them up in Christmas paper. So, for example, a banana, or a tin of beans, or a pen, or I'll buy a multi-pack of socks and I'll wrap every single sock individually, or you know, like a fork, or maybe a spoon, or something like that. You know, something really odd. It's like, why has Father Christmas brought me a spoon? You know, they're 7 and 5, so they're getting a little bit old now. But I'll just pick up random things. I'll walk around the supermarket and just pick up random shit. And I'll wrap it all up for them. And I'm like, well, you're not getting the same stuff. Because, yeah, God knows. But they ended up having a camera drone. So I did post it up in Discord. And me being the responsible adult, had to test it myself to make sure it was working, right? It's like a 1080p sort of camera drone. I think it's a 720p camera. I don't think it's 1080p. But it's like 60 quid's worth. And it's not a mini drone. It's like a regular size drone. And it's quite powerful. And I was like, well, when I ended up, when I won that giveaway in Alan Fulmer's stream, obviously I bought myself a nice new set of knives, bought myself a nice chopping board, so a nice heavy chopping board, bought myself a new set of scales, so I've got a new set of scales. So those are all of my gadgets that I bought myself. And the only reason for that is I said to my sister I wanted to spend the whole £140 voucher on my nephews this year for Christmas gifts. And she went, not a fucking chance. She would not allow me to spend all of that voucher on them. So, what's going on outside? I hear people. So yeah, I'm not, obviously I wasn't able to spend it all on them, so I used like half of it on a gift between them. So I didn't want to buy like two £30 drones because the £30 drones are cheap shit and they're probably going to break. I'd rather spend double the money and get something that's going to be relatively decent. It's not like a 150 quid drone, right? You know, it's only 60 quid. It's about middle range for a sort of camera drone. But I was like, well, yeah, that will be their gift this year. And I haven't even had a chance to give it to them. So, it sucks. But what can I do? Right, they've got 2 minutes left in the oven.
Glenn Thunderer said, my grandfather gave me €200 for Christmas. I swear the
Oh,
man
nice.
lost his mind.
You can't complain for €200. Fucking hell. Right. So, that's our banana bread. Still a little spongy, but I think that's okay. And this is a little bit over full. Oh, Christ. I can't grab it because there's not enough of a lip. Ow! And that's our Christmas fruitcake. Now the question is, are these clean? That's come out clean.
Glenn Thunderer said, paid off the loan my
That's
best friend
come out
gave me for the
relatively
flight
clean.
ticket, so technically I have €40 left.
So in actual fact, they are baked. Not quite right, but they are baked. So what I'm now going to do, is I'm going to take out this tray. I'll put you there. Now, question is,
Glenn Thunderer said,
I
but egg.
think...
You're our Christmas fruitcake, love.
I'm not a Christmas fruitcake, shut up. Right, how am I going to fucking do this? Right, that'll have to go in there. Right, this is going to be interesting because I don't... Ow! Hot! Don't quite have enough room in the oven to put these things. Ouch. Ouch. Hot. Right, put those in the oven.
Eva Mataver said, you're making me hungry, egg hype warm.
And I'm making myself hungry. I'm going to have to put this back in, which isn't going to work the greatest, but we'll make it work. So now to chuck Christmas dinner stuff in. At this point now we're going to turn the hob on. We're going to grab our potatoes, put our potatoes to boil. Do-be-do-be-do-do. Put the rice cooker on. Myself hungry, Eve. I've not eaten today, so I haven't eaten
Eva
at all today.
Mataver said, that Samsung alarm. Gives me PTSD to hear it.
Now the question is, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get these out of their tins. So hopefully, once these cool down a little bit, I'll be able to kind of get them out of the tins, and then put them on a cool rack on here.
Danny
So-
Boy said, okay Google play disco music.
Okay, Google. 20-minute.
Right. 5 minutes. Starting now.
Right, I'm going to add this in now, just so I can try and dissolve the gravy granules a little bit. May have to thin this with some add a bit more water to this because I think I'm going to much gravy. I'm not a massive fan of gravy on my dinners, but I will have some gravy, and I'm cooking a little onion gravy. It's not the best, but it's a little onion gravy in that saucepan. I will put that on too.
Danny Boy said, how does one eat a dinner without gravy?
I know a lot of people that do. In the UK, one of the big things that a lot of people have is like parsley sauce with their dinners. So some people have parsley sauce, some people have just white sauce, some people have bread sauce, especially with a Christmas dinner. Bread sauce is a big one.
Danny Boy said, I always eat the gravy. Danny Boy said, and creamy cheese sauce.
Also going to give you guys a free hydrate. Make sure you keep yourselves hydrated over Christmas, guys. We're getting to the point.
164 just redeemed hydrate.
Ah,
for 100
you didn't have to pay for it. That was a free one.
Danny Boy said, there you go. Danny
Right,
Boy
I'm
said,
going to hydrate again
not free
then.
anymore.
I'm going to hydrate again. You can't tell me what to do. So yeah, what was I going to say?
Danny Boy said, I was gonna send again.
You can't. There's a cooldown on it.
Danny Boy said, but 10 minutes cooldown.
Get wrecked. But yeah, it's the dinner that I'm making today isn't quite a Christmas dinner, and the reason I say that is like something that typically a lot of people will have on their Christmas dinner is cranberry sauce. Now, I have a cranberry sauce.
Is the cooldown shared between multiple people?
Yep.
Tongue sticking out.
However, the date on this is November 2023, but it's already been opened. And it says store in a cool, dry place after opening, refrigerate and consume within 28 days. This has been open a long time. And the problem is it's only me. So I don't know if this would be safe to eat. It doesn't smell like cranberry sauce, which is what I'm worried about. So even in the fridge at the minute, I'm probably going to chuck it out.
Rogue EMZ said, is it moldy? Or smell funny?
It doesn't smell like cranberry sauce. It's not moldy. It's not moldy at all. It's been in the fridge for months. But once again, it's something that I don't want to risk. Because if I do end up risking it,
said,
and it makes
then
me
I
ill,
won't eat it TBH.
Then I could very well be off work sick
Ilana said,
next
if
week.
it smells off, then prob's not safe.
Back. I would have picked more cranberry sauce if I'd have gone to the supermarket. But unfortunately, go to the supermarket, can't. But these things happen, right? You know, it's not an option I can do. I've just got to grin and bear it and make do with. So, got our potatoes bubbling.
Danny Boy sends cranberry sauce.
I wish it doesn't get it to me, especially for Christmas. Like all of the supermarkets, all the shops are shut, right? So there's no way that I can get any cranberry today. Not a chance. So.
Danny Boy said, FedEx overnight, laughing face.
Right. So, still very hot. Spatula.
Ilana said, that's one expensive jar of cranberry sauce.
It is. That would be an extremely expensive. Take you down to 5. No!
Danny Boy said,
no!
It's what makes it special.
Still too hot. Sad. No!
Danny Boy said, "Rip." Danny Boy said, "Rip." Danny
It's
Boy
kind
said,
of
"Rip."
it's kind of stuck in the bottom a little bit anyway, so it's a little bit underdone. But that'll cool. That'll be okay. It is cooked. I don't like this track. It's definitely cooked.
Danny Boy said,
But
"Can I have the piece that fell off?"
it's still a little soft
Ilana
at the
said,
minute,
"Ah,
so but that's fine. Could probably do with another. To be honest, it probably could do with another 10 minutes in the oven, probably. So I'm a little bit worried that this is going to be the same. Steamy. See, like it's coming loose from the sides, right? But it feels a little soft at the bottom. So I wonder if this is the same. That's completely sunk in the middle. I think these are both a fail. I may need to make some more at some point. Don't get me wrong, I'm still going to eat them. I'm going to leave that cool a little bit longer. That's unfortunate. But that cake, as soon as I pulled it away from the sides, that shrunk.
"Merry Christmas,
sunk.
Mr. Fried Cheese." Love.
Merry Christmas, Frodo. Hope you're doing well. Our banana bread looks to be a little underdone. So I'm going to have to put it back in the oven and hopefully I'll be able to...
Danny Boy said, "Let's partition to get egg on the Great British Bake Off."
Oh, don't get me...
TB Psycho Fox said,
Christ.
"Egg."
Hey, Psycho Fox! How you doing? How you doing, Blue? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a very good Christmas.
Danny Boy said, "Welcome to the Great Egg Bake Off."
It may have helped, nicely speaking. Got to put some bloody paper on it, but never mind.
Renoiseric said, "Happy to catch you live. Hope you are having a great Christmas day, too."
Yeah, could be better. I've at least got company of everybody in chat. Everybody's been fucking awesome today, so I can only say thanks to everyone. You guys have been awesome. Right. Let me try and see if I can...
Danny Boy said,
Oh.
"Except for that Danny Boy guy, he is the worst."
I'll try and see if I can salvage this as best I can. It's all completely fallen apart now. Yeah, I think that's going to be a loss on the banana bread. But I've got enough bananas so I can make some...
TB Psycho Fox said, "Oh, you're not the worst, you're amazing."
Yeah, I don't know about Danny, mind. Danny is the worst.
Danny Boy said, "Ha ha ha." Danny Boy said, "I am pretty terrible."
Especially after what he does to me.
Danny Boy said, "I'm Australian enough," said.
That needs more baking as well. That's undercooked. Because the whole top of this is completely coming off. It's coming away. And it's just breaking. No!
Renoiseric said, "I am supposed to tell you Merry Christmas from Smarmy, too. XD."
Merry Christmas, Mummy! That looks like that's under as well. Only just. But that's actually really tasty. So that might be okay once it's cooled. Actually, this is really nice.
Danny Boy said, my Christmas is over, it's now Boxing Day.
Well, do you want a fist fight then, Danny? So yeah, I put the banana bread and the fruit loaf up on the recipes page.
Stop it, egg making me want cake at 12 a.m.
Go get cake! You must have Christmas
Danny
cake.
Boy said, and I see BF baking a cake.
Have you not got cake there?
Kronoizeric said, what's the Christmas dinner, Eggy?
It's not really... So I haven't done a recipe for it.
Danny Boy said, negative.
So I haven't done up a recipe for the Christmas dinner.
Cetra said,
and
number go get cake P.
The reason... Ow, that is really hot. The reason for that is it's pretty much a grab what I have and make something of it. That's it. I've got bacon covered chicken. I've got sausages in bacon, so I've got pigs in blankets.
Danny Boy said,
my pigs in
want
blankets.
to get cake together, Stray?
I've got roast potatoes. I've got a single stuffing ball because I haven't got any more stuffing balls here. I've got potatoes, so I'm gonna make a mashed potato. I've got broccoli and peas in the rice cooker at the moment. That's just bubbling away, so I'm just cooking that off. And then we've got like a basic onion gravy with some Yorkshire puddings. So when the timer goes off, then these Yorkshire puddings are then going to go in the oven just to cook for the last 5 minutes. And by that time, then hopefully then we'll mash the potatoes. The gravy will all be cooked up, ready to go. And then I'll just put a plate of dinner out for me, and then I'll be taking.
Know how to treat yourself.
I'll be taking a portion then down to a friend. So
Danny Boy said, I want that.
So I was meant to be going to my sister's this year. Obviously,
Danny
as most of you now know,
than what I had.
My sister tested positive for COVID last week. Claimed that she wasn't positive this week, and asked if I wanted to go down for some Christmas dinner. I basically went, no. I'm keeping away for at least 10 days from the date that you tested negative, which means I'm not going to see them now until the new year. But, you know, whatever. That's fine. And I'm like, well, whatever. I'm just going to cook myself a dinner and do what I can. The cakes have been a little bit of a fail, especially banana bread. So after stream, when I put this plate of dinner out, I am going to end stream. I'm going to pop the banana bread back into the oven at a slightly higher temperature.
Danny Boy said, is McDonald's
just
a good
to cook
Christmas
it through?
dinner? Cause that's what I
had. Some people rely on Mackey's. I would never go to McDonald's for a Christmas dinner because my McDonald's is shut. A lot of the McDonald's in the UK are shut over Christmas. It's one of the few places that aren't open on Christmas Day.
Danny Boy said, mine is good.
All works, try the lights. Beep beep. Toot toot. It still needs a bit of time. It's not quite soft yet. Yeah, still got a bit of a bite to them. So yeah, it's just a very basic dinner. It's not nothing Christmassy about it. It's just a cooked dinner. But the only difference is like homemade pigs in blankets, bacon covered chicken, which may work, may not work. I don't fucking know. I got no idea. I'm a bit disappointed about this Christmas cake because it tastes fucking amazing, but it's slightly underdone. But I didn't want to wait any longer to cook my dinner because it's getting on in the day now. It's 5 o'clock and I still haven't eaten. So want to try and at least get something to eat before I go to my friends later.
Danny Boy said, no it's not, it's 12:10 a.m.
What I may do is I may message my friend and tell him, is it alright if I come down tomorrow instead? So I'll go down on Boxing Day, because after I've streamed, I'm probably not going to want to do much. Especially after spending, what, a good 3 hours, I'd say. You know, I think we're at just over 2 hours now cooking. So call it 2.5 hours of cooking in the kitchen. To then just go down to a friend's and practically fall asleep on their
Neen
sofa.
said, Eggy.
Hey Neen! Merry Christmas! How you doing? 7 minutes left.
Neen said, Merry Christmas. We just woke up. Smiling face with open mouth and cold sweat.
Just woke up, fucking hell! That's dumb.
Neen said, how is cooking going, babe?
The banana bread and the Christmas cake are a little bit underdone, so they're going to have to go back in the oven. That's sunk. Let me show you. So, that's the Christmas cake. I've ripped off a bit in the corner because I've been picking at it.
I need to go make dinner now. Half if I could spend a few minutes with you. Have a Merry Christmas and enjoy noms.
You too as well, Chrono. Enjoy your foods, and hopefully I will catch up with you later. I'm just letting the banana bread cool a little bit. It's all cracked and broken because it's slightly underdone. Like, probably talking 5 minutes, if that. Still tastes good, but it is slightly under. So I'm going to have to put that back in the oven. So what I'm going to do is I'll finish the dinner. So I'll get all the dinner cooked. I'll get a plate put out for me. And then everything else will just be put in saucepans and things just out of the way. And then once that's then done, I'll go off stream. I'll put the cakes back in the oven for about 5 or 10 minutes. Just to completely cook through. The knife came out clean. But for some reason they're not coming out of the tin very well. And I wonder if that's because I didn't line them.
Oh. Hey, just ALPHA101. Thanks for hitting that follow button.
Just Alpha, thank you for the follow. How you doing?
Ilana said, at least with it being underdone you can pop it back in for a bit. Better than never cooking it.
Now I say, I don't necessarily
just
think it's
said,
fully underdone.
Just chillin', how about you?
Yeah, doing well. Doing well. Let me fix your nickname on TTS. There you go. Your nickname should now be fixed on TTS.
Alpha said,
yeah, I'm doing okay.
Yeah, sometimes TDS can be a bit much XD.
It's only because I haven't got any users set up on it, so I've got to kind of make do with what I've got, unfortunately, which, it works. It does the job. So I'm going to put these cakes over here just for the time being, so they're out of the way. Doopy-doopy, beep-beep-beep. Should be okay making mash with that. Yeah, should be okay. Right. So.
Just Alpha said, those cakes looks delicious.
Yeah, they could be better. They're slightly underdone. And I think me not lining them before putting them in the oven was a bad idea. So, yeah. I'm going to have to put them back in the oven fairly soon. put on there. Grab out milk, butter, so this will be a mashed potato. Very
Just
simple
Alpha
mash.
said, for me they are delicious because I can't cook like at all.
Big knob of butter. Probably a bit much butter, but I don't care. I like butter with my mashed potato. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. So I haven't done that many potatoes.
Just Alpha said,
So
more butter equals more flavor, that's my theory.
yeah. Yeah, but also faster dying.
Just Alpha said, worth it.
Yeah, I suppose. I'm a big man, so that's fine. It's maybe a little bit wet. Oops. Shit. I'm making a mess. Stop making a mess. So that gravy is pretty much done. So now what we're going to do,
Ilana said,
Well-
if you have some cheese you can grate it into the mash to thicken it a bit.
I have no cheese left at all. I have no cheese whatsoever. Unfortunately. Fucking hell. There we go.
Bear said, mash is always good.
It's not too bad. Could be worse. But what I will do, because I can, is I've got this stuff. Which all this is
Bear said, but easy to fuck it up sometimes.
basically potato starch. So I'm adding some potato starch into my potatoes. It's warm enough so it should cook through. So that should thicken the potato slightly. Because there's a bit too much water content in it.
Bear said, dude, are you having chat over for dinner?
I wish. It's just me.
Bear said, looks delicious.
Okay, so we've got about another 5 minutes left. So I can go in to soak. Put the lid back on that. Chuck it back on the hob. Allow that to steam. It's a very dark gravy. Oops. That hopefully won't be too much longer. We've done well keeping everything clean, at least. So that's a good thing. Well, I say keep everything clean, relatively clean today. It's not perfect, but it'll do. So we'll do a quick wash up. The last little bits and bobs. Because I know for a fact I'm still going to have Basically, I'm going to have all of the saucepans and stuff and the baking trays that I'm currently using. So I will still have to wash those. I may just do those tomorrow. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, so let's empty the sink. Let's refill it one more time with some more hot water. We'll get out a plate. I say I don't think I've done too bad of a job, other than, oh, fuck's sake, other than the slightly undercooked cakes, which happens. The fact it's happened on stream is kind of hilarious, but you know, it does happen. Nothing I can do about it. What I'm gonna do, so I get up my colander. Do all this. It's just easier. Shit. I just spilled water fucking everywhere. Ugh. And that. Ooh, I lost chat for a minute. Are we still live? Am I still alive? Maybe. I think we're still live.
Ilana said,
Yep.
maybe.
Without you said
Ming
maybe
said,
and
barely alive.
barely alive. Yeah, I know that feeling. I'm fucking exhausted. I'm guessing my friend is still over his brother's. And the reason I say that is he hasn't read my Facebook message. So that's usually a good indication that he's not home. So I might not be going up tonight. So I will have been alone on Christmas. So for you guys spending Christmas with me, you guys are amazing.
Ilana said, egg-free one hug.
This broccoli may be a little overdone. Yeah, I'll do. So, question I have. So how is everything in the oven looking? I don't know. Let's find out, shall we? Now, the question is, If I cut into one of these chicken breasts, is it cooked? That is cooked. That is cooked. Sausages look cooked. Bacon looks cooked on the sausages. Chicken is cooked. That's a good sign. So the fat's going to be a problem. I'll tell you that right now. So we'll leave the oven on 200. They're all done. We'll put these back in the oven. Okay, Google. Set a 5-minute timer, please.
Right, 5 minutes. Starting.
Okay. Take one of the bigger chicken breasts. I'm going to do 3 halves. Because I think that'll be a good hearty dinner. Actually, no. Oh no, bacon's falling off my sausages. Do 2 brimps. Four spuds. 2 Yorkshire puddings. My lonely stuffing ball. A mashed potato.
Neen said, M.
Mashed potato. Dropping it on the floor. So, that is my best rendition of my Christmas dinner. It's looking tidy. Chuck some gravy over it.
Danny Boy said, looks great.
Gravy's probably a little salty, but that's fine. That's fine. One spoonful of gravy. Meat. A bit more gravy over the mash. And there we have it. Christmas dinner for one. With more than enough left over to feed a fucking army. One, two, 3. 2 Yorkshires. So much fat in this tray, which is a problem.
Ilana said,
Alas.
easy dinner tomorrow.
Oh yeah, 100%. This will feed
Send
me
some
tomorrow.
over. I'm
Hi,
making
Daruda.
waffles.
So oily.
Daruda said, hi Eggy.
Merry Christmas, my dude. Hope you've had a good one.
TV Psycho Fox said, that looks so good.
So this is why I bulk buy containers. This is the exact
Said,
reason.
go to lurk, making breakfast for family.
Haha. This is why I bulk buy containers. For this exact reason. I ran out of space over that side, so that's why I'm over this side. Okay, I can go there. And the only thing left oh, shut up, Google.
Eva Matavare said, you are giving me PTSD XD.
Why? Why PTSD? Oh, because yeah, I completely forgot you told me about that. There we go. So I have 4 containers full of dinner. We'll leave that in for that. But no, I'm going to need that for the groovy. Right.
Eva Matavare said,
Right.
the goddamn alarm. I hear that every morning before college.
Well, change your alarm ringtone. I'm going to leave that in there so that can cool.
Eva Matavare said, will do.
So there we go. So we'll leave the stuff in the oven just for a little bit longer. So there's the gravy. Gonna leave those there to cool because that's fat and that will help. So we have gravy. We have chicken, bacon, 2 brimps. We have chicken, bacon, 2 brimps. We have mashed potato, the greens, the roasties, and the Yorkshire pud. And we have some more roasties and Yorkshire puddings in there. So more than enough for a dinner. I'm going to tuck into this a little bit. I'm not going to eat an awful lot of it yet. There's some see how juicy this chicken is with the bacon. Juicy chicken. Still very, very moist. So that's cooked perfectly. Mashed potato, usual. Roasty, just frozen roasties. Roasties. Yeah, we're pretty much done. I say, other than taking the cakes out of the oven again. They got about 10 minutes in at 200. That looks a little more done. that feels a bit spongier. So yeah, hopefully they'll be cooked. If they are, cool. If they're not, whatever. I'll make another batch, probably in the week. Probably won't stream it, but I'll do what I can. So that's us done for Christmas. So once again, I'm going to do, for those that have stuck around, should have really set up a button on my stream deck to do this. There's another giveaway running for a Steam Game Key. Feel free to enter if you would like. It's a random game key out of a set of 160 or so keys. And there is a key in there. It is a £25 gift card. So if you are interested in winning, !join giveaway to be in with a chance of getting the key. So I'm going to have to use a fork here because I can't undo this, because after the hassle of the last time that I used this and the amount of weight that I've lost since I bought this, I can now tie this at the front. See, look, it was tied at the front. So it's a massive effort for me. I'm going to take this off because I am warm. There we go. And I'm going to hang this up on my door. So I've lost enough weight for that now to fit around me completely, which is amazing. But yeah, I will probably enjoy this dinner. Everything else is going to go in the fridge. They're going to cool. That's going to cool, turn into, which I can then throw in the bin. I think we're done. So that was definitely an interesting stream. I am very much tired now, so I'm probably going to have some food, sit down, chill, probably fall asleep after eating food. I'm not going to lie. But I do want to say thank you everyone so much for watching. Thank you for keeping me company. You guys have been awesome. Especially being alone on Christmas. It's difficult. I'm not going to lie, and I know that some of you are probably in the same boat. Just remember, your online family is still your family. And, those that are willing to support, spend time, effort, everything with me in stream, all I can say is thank you. You guys are absolutely amazing. And hopefully this will be going on at some point in the new year. Probably some more cooking streams. Don't know what I'm going to be making. I know Alana is going to be helping me with the website. So hopefully the website will be looking a little bit more fancy after the new year. But yeah, this will also be VODed. This will be recorded. This will be uploaded to YouTube as the last one. So if you are interested in sharing, feel free to pass it out to everyone else and show them how awesome of a community we are, and show them the love that everybody gets. Gonna have about a minute or so left on this giveaway. Once the giveaway runs, I will then end the stream and we'll go and raid out to someone else. So is everyone still out there? Because it looks like we've actually run out of music as well, which is kind of hilarious.
Eva Mataver said, "You inspire me to cook."
Honestly, the fact that we've run out of music means that I've been going for 3 hours. Jesus. Oh, Smarmy is live.
Pride Rise.
I know where we're going. We are going to go and see Smarmy. We're gonna go and raid Smarmy tonight, I think. I think we need to go and show Smarmy some love because we don't get a chance to raid Smarmy for long.
Soon to actually spend some time on it.
Yum, yum, yum. So we'll just wait for this
Ilana
giveaway to
said,
finish.
COVID is giving me brain fog.
I know them feels. I'm just so glad that I don't have it, nicely speaking. That's why I was talking about, you know, the COVID stuff earlier on. Going, well, I'm the one who's being fucking responsible here and keeping away from everyone. For her to basically go, oh yeah, I'm still having friends over. I don't care about COVID. COVID's not going to make anybody ill. Yeah. Look at how it's affecting people now. And imagine that happening to someone who is immunofucking compromised. It's fucking dangerous. 3 entrants giveaway. Good luck, everyone.
Cetra said, yay somebody else wind.
Well done, Blue.
Eggbot1 said, game key successfully sent.
You should have a whisper now from Eggbot. If you don't have a whisper,
Cetra
hit me
said,
up on
love.
and I will go sort it out for you. That is all. I'm going to go over to Marmy. There we go. So for those that are interested, we have exclamation mark raid. That will give you your raid command. Egg Fried 1 love emotes. For those that have spent time in the stream, can be unlocked for 80 channel points. Otherwise, use normal hearts. Smarmy does have TTS, so please make sure that if you are going to be utilising that, that you use it with the exclamation mark. Otherwise, it will read out everything. I'm not going to because I'm an idiot and I love Smarmy. So once again, thank you everyone so much for everything. The fact that we had a Binks raid earlier, we got featured on the homepage of Binks TV, which was interesting. So welcome to all of you Binks raiders. Once again, going back over everything that happened. Simon, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the Prime subscription yesterday.
Said,
Dana shouted me out. Wyvern Miku, thank you for the follow. Average Joe 101, thank you for the follow. Thank you once again for the raid, Mackie. Abcentrelic, thank you for the follow. Carol G77, thank you for the follow.
Just Alpha
thank
said,
you once again for the
amazing
raid, Danny
Christmas.
Boy.
Love.
Chef John Leung, thank you for the follow. Just Alpha 101, thank you for the follow. We're just about to run out of time. Once again, thank you ever so much for watching. I've been Egg. This has been my kitchen.
Said,
Massive love to you
Merry
all.
Christmas.
Gonna go over and see Smarmy. Have a good Christmas. See you soon. Bye.